what are these Microsoft Online services? First of all, it's enterprise class software. We're delivering it via subscription services. So we're offering these applications on a per month, per head basis. These are being hosted by Microsoft. Microsoft built and operated data centers. We're selling these services with the help of our partners. So again, Credera can help you drill down and see not only what makes the most sense from one standpoint, but also are there applications that you have hosted inside your firewall right now that might be better suited for Microsoft host. Again, to kind of take advantage of some of those benefits we talked about earlier. So my team represents Business Productivity Online Suite Standard, public cloud offering. This is a marketing term. We refer to it with the acronym BPOS, BPOS. And what it really is just a bundle of services. So the four services in the middle: Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, Office Communications Online, and Office Live Meeting. We offer those four together. You can purchase them as a bundle for $10 per month. So you get those communication and collaboration tools all together for $10 per user per month. Can they be purchased individually? Absolutely. Exchange Online can be purchased a la carte. SharePoint Online can be purchased a la carte, etc. And I keep bringing up our partner, Credera, can be very helpful in helping you understand cost, TCO model around on-premise versus cloud, with any of these options. Don't want to forget about Microsoft Dynamics CRM Online. It's also on here under the Microsoft Online Services umbrella. We've been offering CRM Online for 2 years now. So that's a really terrific product if you're looking for help around CRM. And again, you don't want the associated infrastructure and build-out costs that go along with it. We have that offering in the cloud. So what are the top benefits that we see with our online services for our customers? Top line, the pillars of Microsoft Online Services and our key investment areas are streamlined communication, simplified management, and business class security and reliability. So within streamlined communications, for instance, that's anywhere access. The idea that you can access your email, your SharePoint information, through your desktop, mobile device, or through a web browser. You're going to have that seamless user experience across workloads, meaning that no matter where you're accessing your information, you're getting it in a format and with the tools that you're used to using. Lastly, from a team collaboration, conferencing, and real-time communication standpoint, you're being given tools with the BPOS suite to do those things in real time. So team collaboration is no longer having to send emails with Excel documents back and forth, people editing them, and who made the last edit, and who is responsible for approving this document. You can create workflows, send links, and create a workflow chain management of who is responsible for what cycle of collaboration, and actually see SharePoint, who made the last edits, who has and the workflows to SharePoint, giving people the ability to approve and publish a document into SharePoint online areas. Next, from a simplified management standpoint, you're going to have up-to-date technology. So as we move, right now, Microsoft Online Services is on 2007, so based on Exchange 2007 and MOS 2007. As we move to 2010, in the winter of the calendar year 2010, online, all of our customers are going to have that option available to them. So you're going to always be up to date without the associated infrastructure build-out. This idea about the lower rollout and run rate costs, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So you don't have the associated infrastructure build-out, and you don't have that additional testing and application development that goes along with building that out on-premise. All that's going to be deployed in the cloud. SharePoint, for instance, is going to be deployed in 5 clicks when it's purchased. So you really really start looking at, okay, I've gone from weeks or months it's taken me to deploy to a very short amount of time. Now I can focus more on how this application can help me and my staff as well as the company. Improved agility and resource utilization. We talked about that. How can I get my best people focused on the business? And then lastly, Active Directory synchronization. So Microsoft Online Services will work with your Active Directory. So we'll synchronize with that and move that information up to the cloud. And you'll have the ability to manage those users from a cloud basis as well. So it's leveraging your Active Directory investment, not creating new tools or environments. Still the same thing you're used to with Active Directory as far as security for your environment, and that will synchronize with our cloud. Lastly, this idea about business class security and reliability. This seems to be the number one question that comes up with customers is, how is my data secure? How can I be sure that it's secure? And from a reliability standpoint, what is the availability of the application of my data? So within our data centers, our data hygiene is supported by multi-layered antivirus and spam filtering that comes with the service. So everything that goes in and out of our data centers is going to go through forefront security. So it's going to be filtered for AD, AS, and malware. All the information is going to go via HTTPS. Then we have a geo-redundant data center architecture, CyberTrust certification, and SAS 71 and 2 compliance. So we have teams of thousands that are working on our data centers across the world with Microsoft Office and Management. So this slide is going to get a little bit deeper around that. Talk about how important this is to customers. So really want to dig a little bit deeper around security. So when you're talking about business class reliability and security, you're really talking about major investments in data center infrastructure as well as management and the people involved in making sure that those applications are secure and up and running. So the key features of our data centers are geo-redundant. So we have data centers across the U.S., and in Europe, and in Asia, and soon in South America and Africa. So we have a data center infrastructure being built across the world. And in the U.S., for instance, if you have or you subscribe to Microsoft Online Services, you'll have one data instance accessing live, as well as a replicated instance, and that's the same data center. If something were to happen with the servers, the primary servers, and if something were to happen to that data center, you have another redundant copy, so disaster recovery scenario in a second data center on the other side of the country. The N+1 architecture, so every piece of network equipment, every server, everything that's physical hardware, we have at least one extra in the data center. So not only do you have that redundancy, but you have the ability to fix it and replace without having to ask for things to be shipped. It talks about CyberTrust certification, secure access and SSL. 24/7, 365 support. So whether it's a phone call or email